Bonjour lads and lasses, my name's Chops and I'm currently on a midterm break from my university work, so I've had a bit of time to be able to work more on my game that I'm currently working on, which is going to be called Tinder. I just wanted to make a video on just showing off the progress that I've made currently. Instead of it just being the swiping, we've also now got some new features as well, which I've added in, which is where you're going to be doing the actual dating side of things with the chickens. So as you can see, chicken wants to go on a date. You know, it's when you go on, I don't know, with Tinder, you got like the thing, swipe, and then it says, hey, you got a match. This is essentially the exact same thing. Unfortunately, this prompt that pops up is really ugly. Just ignore it for the time being. But you can see, you can accept or deny it. If we deny it, it won't go through, but if you accept it, you get put into a minigame. So this is going to be the minigame sector of things. Currently, it's in very prototyping stage. I've just got like a system where you can grab this. Timer goes up once you actually start playing the game. You've got the actual interest bar of the chicken that will go as you're like doing the date. And you've got a timer where you must reach it a certain criteria. Like let's just say you've got this high interest, and the timer reaches 0, that means that the chicken is interested and you can do a whole bunch of other stuff. But if it's low, then it means that you're not able to actually seduce the chicken. I don't want to say seduce the chicken, people just keep saying that and I don't like it. That's currently what I've gotten at the moment. I've actually also done some refactoring to the actual code. So now, instead of it just being one script, I've actually got it so there's multiple things. You've got the swipe manager, which deals with all the swiping of the chickens. So you've got these little signal buses that I set up. Literally just these things here. Once the signals connect, everything will fire. It's really modular and it's really good. So I would highly recommend checking it out if you're learning Godot. So I've got this one here, so it does all the swiping, handling. We've got the card factory, which actually generates all the cards for the profile. So, you know, when a chicken gets generated, the image is generated, name is generated, how the chicken is raised is generated, the personalities and the meat properties. And then you've also got the swipe deck, which actually deals with the swiping of the cards. The issue is, it works well, but I need to actually do some more changes, because at the moment, it's just kind of just plastering it, but I don't know what card is actually at the front. But I need to just figure out how to do that. Probably going to have to work with the stack. And then with the dating side of things, I recently learned about this thing called sub-viewports, which are really cool. So the sub-viewport is essentially being able to create like a viewport. So you got the main viewport, right? The sub-viewport, believe it or not, it's like an additional viewport that you can layer on top. So I've got it so the mini games that you create will be inside of this one here. Progress bar, which is like, you know, the interest in the chicken. And then this is just the actual viewport where the game will actually be played. How I've set it up, it's really easy to actually create mini games. So all I need to do is I just need to remember the size dimensions of the like the aspect ratio. It'll change a small bit because if you're working with like a bigger device, for some reason there's like these little borders and stuff. But I'll fix it at some point. But at the moment it works really well. Everything is all set up. Hang on, give me a second. Oh, so good. Yeah, so it's very easy to set up. Is literally I have 3 functions that I can fire, which is within minigame. So when it gets started, when it ends, there will be some more stuff that will add to it, but currently this is just an API that I can build my little mini games and then just keep working at it. So very exciting. And then I also got a bit bored and I decided that I wanted to create custom profiles for chickens. Here's a good example. This is a bit of artwork that an artist gave to me that I was able to utilize. So it's like a whole bunch of this artwork. It's all in an array. You've got the artwork, and then you've also got social data. Social data allows me to, you know, link all of their portfolio and stuff. So I think it's really cool. You know, all I need to type in is like Instagram. I spelled that wrong. Then you give like an icon, and then I can just literally do the handle. We'll just go at handle. And what it will do is like when you actually want to check the information on the artwork of the chicken, it actually pops up with all this stuff. It's so versatile. Like I can add as many as I want. I can remove as many as I want. It works so well, and I'm very happy that I've got it set up, because at the end of the day, I want to credit as many artists as possible, because the idea behind this game, I create a game which is fun to play. Artists can make some art for me if they're very interested. I can't really do artwork. Yeah, I'm not the best at art, but hey, it's better than nothing. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get some artists to help me out with it. I am gonna do some other things as well to the game. I've been doing a bit of research recently on a game called Peggle. I'm assuming you all know what Peggle is. It's a very old game. So I'm thinking I might utilize Peggle in a certain way. I'm not going to use it for like the mini games that you play, but it'll be used for like another aspect I don't want to expose at this moment, but I think it would be really fun because it's like very much a game that you can add a whole bunch to. You can add like a whole bunch of features and stuff. This would be the perfect game for what I want to do. Plus, it's always a bit more fun because you got like these blinky lights and stuff. That's pretty much what I've been up to at the moment. So nothing too much else that's exciting, to be fair. So I will see you in the next one.